Hello. I just realized that it's almost midnight on the East Coast, so probably not a lot of our usuals joining in, but welcome to those who are. Hi, Del. It is 8:41 p.m. on the West Coast, and I am in my hotel room in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. And yo, 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 welcome to MTV Cribs. Would you like to take a look around this $400 plus room? It's really lackluster for the money. I'm very glad I'm not paying for this. This is on the company. Some of the furniture is stained suspiciously. The light overhead flickers from time to time. The bathroom is quite nice. Here. My phone's like on 29%, but I'm gonna disconnect you from the charge and we'll take a look-see around the hotel room. So not much of a sight there. Sun's already set. It's dark. There you have the TV. Might turn that on if I feel too lonely. Some of my underwear is in one of those bags. Don't want to look too close. We got some mirrors behind us. There you go. Full body shot. Some L section cushioning seating. And then we have the bed over there. Opposite the bed, we have the kind of beverage preparation, mini fridge, sink area, what have you. So that's the 360 of the main compartment of this hotel. And then behind the bed, we have the main door. And we have the bathroom, which I will show you later. But first, take a look at the dresser. Nice, 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 nice. We have some closets with full mirror doors. Very nice. I have in the closet my washed mask and the jumpsuit, y'all. I think tomorrow's gonna be just as hot as today was, and wearing what I was wearing today, I sweat through my entire shirt walking in LA, so I'm not sure that was a good idea. But here you have the ironing stuff and the safety box that nobody ever uses, some dressers. Who does that? I booked my flight and then I discovered that I wasn't allowed any carry-on luggage, so all I have with me is my backpack. That counts as the personal item. Welcome into the bathroom. There you go. One thing that I also forgot to pack is flip-flops. I usually have shower flip-flops, but I don't have it today. There you have the tub with a very nice nozzle, but I don't bathe because I feel like bathing in my own filth is kind of gross. Here you have the mirror, full-length mirror, faced by the shower, which also has a mirror inside the shower, hence giving you that infinity effect. And you really, if you ever want to have an existential crisis, you just stare right into that thing and you lose yourself. I hope you lost yourself for a moment there. And there's another shot of me. There's just mirrors everywhere, y'all. This is really creepy. Wow. Wow. How's that for tripping out, y'all? Who's on drugs? If you're not on drugs, it's not too late to get on drugs. Ooh. Taking you into the 16th dimension. All right, that's enough. I'm a little wonky, guys. I left the hotel at about 3:30 p.m. LA time, and I decided that I would take a walk to K-Town, which I made. I made that walk, but halfway through my walk, I was crossing the street, and there were two cars. Listen, memory is faulty, but the way I remember it happening is I was crossing the street, the pedestrian light was green, it was go for me, and then we had two cars to the left of me stopped because it was green for pedestrians to cross. And then the next thing I know is I take like 4 steps into the street and this car is driving into me. So I don't know what happened. I texted Aaron right after it and I was like, yo, I just got hit by a car. And he was like, oh shit, what? And I was like, yeah, it was a white dude. I looked at him when the car made contact and impact with my body. He was like, he just mouthed sorry, and I was like, and I just mouthed what the fuck, but I was in shock mode, so I didn't get his license plate, I didn't further do anything, I just turned, I felt like my body wasn't in pain yet, and I just finished crossing the street. And then I turned and I was like, oh, my arm and elbow is kind of bruised. And I only brought 1 knee brace because I knew I wanted to walk today, so I brought it for my bad knee, which is my right knee. Unfortunately, this driver came from my left side, so I decided to use my knee brace on my left leg, and now my right leg doesn't have a knee brace. So now I have 2 bad knees, probably, which is great. I fully did not expect that to happen. I was being very careful. All of the cars before that car was very courteous. Oh, so LA, your tap water doesn't taste very good. Like, I just finished my New York City tap, and then I just refilled this in the bathroom, and it doesn't taste as good. I'm sorry. You should come to New York for the tap water. Obviously, I can still walk, so it's not, like, an intense injury, but I kind of feel already the soreness setting in, so I took a lift back to the hotel. I walked a little bit so the fare would be cheaper, but I rode back because I was like, there's no way I should be walking on this knee anymore. But I walked to K-Town and I had dinner there and I bought some groceries. Would you like to see the groceries? I mean, LA tap water isn't great. I've had worse. I hope it doesn't make me sick. Who knows? Tomorrow I'll end up with like a stomach flu from the bad tap water and the arm and the knee pain will kick in tomorrow too. I don't know, guys. It's just life. At this point, I can only laugh about it. I'm at that age where I'm just like, well, you obviously knew this body wasn't going to get any better from here on out, right? Like, you only can go downhill from here. So, sorry, I didn't pack any vitamins. But I did walk a lot and I got a lot of sun, so hopefully I got enough vitamin D. Let's take a look at the grocery haul. First things first, this was one of those like snacks, the type of snacks that I had in Japan from a 7-Eleven that I never quite forgot about, and I think that trip was over like 3.5 years ago. But it's like a kind of like a puffed corn rice snack. It has corn flour, vegetable oil, sugar, sweet corn powder, oak mushroom extract, and then a bunch of flavorings. So I'm very excited because I love everything sweet corn flavored, and this texture just looks amazingly flaky. It says, wow, 4 layers. So I'm flying tomorrow on a red eye at midnight. It departs at midnight, so I'm hoping this will like carry me through because, oh my gosh, guys, my JetBlue flight here was really packed. JFK Terminal 5 was really, really, really packed. I felt super uncomfortable. I don't want to travel right now with that many people. And can I just tell you, it's been a while since I've been on such a packed train. Like, I forgot how rude people are just walking down the aisle. Like, 2 women just like put their butts next to my right. I was on the aisle seat, and 2 women just like put their butts right next to me when they were waiting for the bathroom. One woman like flung her scarf as she was walking down the aisle, which whacked me in my eyeball, which made me feel kind of grossed out. And then another woman just like was bustling down the aisle and like smacked me into my left side. Like, she smacked me so much so that like my body just kind of all shifted weight to the left side. I was very caught unawares. So I hate traveling. I forgot how much I hate traveling. I really do. Can I just stay home forever? I just want to stay home forever. Um, so it was like 3 seats, the aisle, 3 seats, and I was actually supposed to be in the middle seat of one of those 3-seaters, but it turned out to be a group of 5 kids, teenagers, who were friends, and so they offered me the aisle seat, which I don't know why they didn't offer me the window seat, because then they all could have been together in a row, but I guess they wanted the window sights, because the boys who were on this side with me and then kept telling the girls who was on this side of me, hey, look out your window, you're flying over the Grand Canyon right now, or something like that, and they're like, can you see Las Vegas? You're flying over Santa Monica right now. Which was kind of cute. I liked it. They were very nice and polite. The only faux pas accident, I guess, was they were handing over trash to the attendant, and one of them spilled their remaining water on me. I just don't feel much anymore. I know it should bother me, but at the moment, I'm just very tired. But anyway, onwards with the groceries. I got some Korean jujubes. Okay, so people who like dried dates, these are like the East Asian dried dates. They're called jujubes. They're not at all like medjool dates or honey dates. They are much fluffier in texture, a lot rubbery on the outside, almost like a little plasticky thin film, like imagine apple peel dried. That's what these taste like. When they're fresh, they can be red or they can be like a slightly Granny Smith golden delicious color. And they're crisp but still kind of spongy on the inside. They're not very wet and juicy. They're kind of like dry and crisp. And I love eating these. These are very high in iron and fiber, and my mom tells me to eat them when I'm on my period sometimes. So I got a bag of these because when I'm traveling, I don't have a lot of fiber, and these aren't wet. They're not liquid. If I don't finish them, which I won't, because if you finish this bag, you will be having the poops, like really bad. So the TSA can't confiscate it, so I can take what remains with me back home. And then I was walking into the store and staring at their nuts when this man just like reached over me. He just like completely reached over me and he snagged a bag of these, and they're just, I think they're like roasted peanuts in the shell. But they're like really roasted. I don't know if you can see under this lighting, but there's like really dark, almost burnt looking spots. So I'm guessing they go through a very interesting roasting process where it's like very heated. So I've never tried these. I've never seen roasted peanuts that got this dark and this unevenly dark before. So I'm very, very interested to snag on these. Unfortunately, I'm very full from my dinner in K-Town, so I won't be eating any of my snacks tonight. But for my healthy side, I did get some peaches. Peaches were 99 cents a pound here. I got 2 white peaches. They smell okay. They're like kind of hard still. They're not fully ripe yet, so maybe they will by tomorrow. And then I got some donut peaches, which were also 99 cents a pound. They smell fruitier and sweeter. They smell more like nectar. So, I love it. They're also not quite ripe, but this one feels like a little springy, which means I'll probably eat the smaller one first. I look forward to eating these tomorrow. Maybe on my flight, who knows. And then the last food item I got were these Korean cucumbers. Now, I've never seen these Korean cucumbers before. Look at how beautiful they are. They're like 2 different colors. Can you see? It's like very light, creamy green, almost like a guacamole green. And then it gets very dark on one end, and it's like a very stark gradient. And the little knobbly knobs almost make me feel like I'm touching sea urchin. No, not sea urchin, sea cucumber. If you've ever had sea cucumber, they have these like little nodules, like bumpy little nodules on the side of them, yeah. And I never understood why they were called sea cucumbers, but now I get it. Like seeing these cucumbers, sea cucumbers do feel like cucumbers. So I got 3 of these because I figured I probably need some vegetables, because the most vegetables I had today was like 2 tiny bowls of kimchi as my banchan, along with my K-Town dinner. which was, if you followed me on Instagram, you'll see footage of it. It was a oxtail soup. It was like a creamy, milky looking broth, and I requested the organ meat one, so it had some spleen, intestine, what was he? Go to my Instagram, you'll find it. I'm too tired. There might have been tongue in there, I'm not sure. So very cool cucumbers. The prices for this grocery store weren't all fantastic, but I also posted some amazing prices on my Instagram. The chips were $3.99. Those 3 cucumbers were $1.92. The peanuts were $3.49. The dried dates are $4.99. This is 12 ounces. My mom used to buy a huge Ziploc bag of them, and they used to be 20 bucks. So they're really, like, not cheap, but they're also not too expensive, I guess. The donut peaches, the 2 donut peaches were 55 cents total, and the 2 white peaches were 80 cents total, which brings us to $23.73 for the groceries. And then I also got a sewing kit. I asked Aaron, I was like, Aaron, can we bring needles as a carry-on item? And he sent me a TSA site, and it was like, as long as your little mini scissors are under 5 inches and your needles are in a case, you should be good to go. And the reason why I bought a sewing kit was, well, one, I thought the hotel would have it, being that it's a bougie-ass hotel, and they always have a stupid sewing kit that nobody ever needs. But alas, here's my final complaint about this hotel room. There was no sewing kit. I was very disappointed to learn that there was no sewing kit. So I had to buy my own, and the reason why I have to have a sewing kit is because I stuffed one too many credit cards into my wallet, and it ripped the zipper lining from the actual wallet. So every time I open it now, I have to like hold it still, or else it won't open. So this is a really cute wallet that Lena got me when she went to Mexico, I think. And it's like a wrapper of a snack encased inside a thin kind of clear vinyl. And here's a random fuck eating animal sticker that a guy handed me in the Lower East Side when I was having an ice cream cone with someone. So there you have it. I'm going to attempt to sew that lining in because I'm too tired to do anything. And obviously, guys, I'm in a hotel room. I'm not cooking tonight, in case you thought I would be cooking tonight. I'm not going to cook tonight. The most I'll do tonight is maybe eat a cucumber in front of you because I need vegetables. But I'm also really dehydrated, and I really miss New York tap water. Do I sound like a little wimp right now? I just really miss my tap water, y'all. Ooh, it came with a little tapey thingy. This is a legit sewing kit, y'all. Do we think these are under 5 inches, or do you think TSA will confiscate them from me? They're so cute. Okay. Okay. Do we know what this is for? I don't know what this is for. Is this a threader? It has a little thingy-majiggy. As you can tell, I don't really know how to sew. But, here we go. We gotta do something for that wallet. Yo, was this shit made in China? Because it feels like it's made in China. Yep, made in China. Even though it has Korean all over it and was bought in a Korean store. Man, I just feel like you can always tell when something's made in China. Cheap as fuck. Which needle do I want? Ah! Oh my god, don't drop this, June. Don't drop it. Jesus Christ. Which color do we want? We have blue. We have... really trying to avoid that noise. I'm gonna put the needle there. We have pink, which is kind of a magenta, and then we have light pink. We have silver, black, brown, olive, navy blue, red, yellow, white, beige. I kind of want red for it. The threader is completely underrated. Here you go. Here's the threader. Ta-da. Let's all appreciate the threader for a sec. There you go. I don't know how to use the threader, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm not the person. If you want this threader, I guess I'll mail it to you. Guys, stop saying I got hit by a car. My mom's gonna get worried. She's not gonna understand it unless I say it over and over again. But she probably will now. Thanks, y'all. Can't trust you guys to keep a secret. How do I do this without knowing how to use a threader? Normally I just lick the thread, but now I feel gross licking the thread because it's like COVID and shit like that. The metal goes through the eye of the needle. Okay, let's try this out. June the sewing noob. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. Alright, so I loop the thread through that metal loop, and then I use the metal loop? No. Yes? No. I'm not good at things, y'all. I'm not good at things. I'm not good at things. No, I'm not. Got hit by a car today and I don't want Mom to know. Mom, don't ask me about the car accident, please. Yeah, this ain't working, guys. I'm too slow for this. Clip the end of the thread. Threader into needle first. Oh. Wait. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys. Life changer. Oh my god. Life won't ever be the same again. It won't ever be. Oh god. This is almost as frustrating as needling into the actual needle itself. I could just go to the sink and wet my fingers without touching my mouth, you know? But like, what's the fun in not struggling for shit? Life is meant for struggling. Okay, guys, so I have the thread in the looper, and the looper is through the eye of the needle, and I'm assuming I just pull the looper out now. Oh, okay. That was kind of useful. Look at that. Y'all. 32 years old, never too late to learn. Ta-da. In LA, and the first thing I see is you sewing. Yeah, man. Why not? Who says LA has to be about beaches and acai bowls and fuck if I know what people are supposed to do in LA. Listen, guys, I'm here on a work trip. I flew all day. My flight didn't start boarding until after takeoff time. I didn't know what was going on. I freaked out because the gate changed on me an hour before the flight departed, and I was like, fuck. Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? My anxiety has been low grade on all day, and then I got hit by a car, which I don't want my mom to know, so I should stop probably talking about it again and again. And can't wait to actually go to the thing that I have to do for work tomorrow. Okay, so I tied a knot. I chose red thread. And now we're going to sew. Sorry for the squeaky noise. It's not a very pleasant squeak. Okay, so it's not a very hard job if if I can do this properly. I should probably take out all of my cards. Guys, don't steal my identity. I'm gonna do it off camera because y'all can't trust you all. Yes, I think I will see Jackie tomorrow. I'm also gonna see my friend Becca, who I haven't seen in a few years. We got a +1. My friend Becca lives in LA, so I invited her to the event. She's very excited to come, and I'm probably gonna have dinner with her before I fly back to New York, which is great. Guys, so I get a meal stipend because this is a work trip. For breakfast, I supposedly get 20. For lunch, I get 25. And for dinner, I get 50. And what I ended up doing was, after I got hit by I didn't eat all day, okay? I had one bag of popcorners from the JetBlue flight all the way until 3 p.m. LA time, which was already, like 6 p.m. New York time. So all day I had one bag of chips. And then I got hit by a car. And so I walked down a block and I saw Salt and Straw, which is a Portland implant of some of the best ice creams ever. And I was like, fuck yes, let's get some breakfast ice cream. And obviously I didn't want to get that much ice cream, but I did want to spend as much of my stipend as I could because I never really go on work trips and YOLO. And I also didn't want that much ice cream because I was planning to walk into K-Town and get dinner there. So I got 4 baby scoops, which he charged me a single scoop for, like a single adult scoop for. And he was very nice. And that ended up costing like $6 or $7. And I ended up tipping 10 because my stipend was 20. So I'm hoping that my company approves these charges. I don't see why they shouldn't because it's under the budget. And then I went to the grocery store and I bought these groceries and counted that as lunch, which I'm hoping they'll approve. I came right under budget. It was, with tax, $24.49. Look at that mental math kicking in. So good at this shit. So if they approve all of this, I'm gonna be one happy camper. And then I went to dinner, and dinner was like $15.50, and I ended up tipping them 20. And when I went to give the lady the signed receipt back, she gasped, like she audibly gasped, and she was like, too much. And I was like, it's okay. It's not my money. So, let's hope Daddy Hearst reimburses me. I came under the 50 budget, you know, like that. Why do you care how much I tipped? I came under your budget, right? That rules be rules. So I really hate thin needles because it feels like the non-needly end will also stab you sometimes. It's very scary. Of course I'm gonna tip high, guys. It's not even my money. I mean, but it is my money if you count all those hours that I worked that I didn't get paid for, you know? But like, money is an illusion anyway, you know? Like, money doesn't exist. My money is your money, bud. It's all imaginary. So far, I'm failing at stitching this together. I made 2 stitches so far. Wow, I suck at this. I wish I were better at sewing, honestly, guys. It would be a great life skill to have. Banana ice cream is the best. So technically, I should be getting ready for bed. That would be the wise thing to do, but I'm trying to like really delay showering because I forgot my flip-flops. And I'm really kicking myself for forgetting my flip-flops. I feel really disgusting when I have to shower barefoot in a strange place. I always feel like it's just like, oh. But I was already on the air train when I remembered that I did not pack my flippy floppies. And a sad day for us all. Would front desk have flippy floppies? Maybe. I don't want to talk to people. I'm only here for one night. I really don't want to waste a disposable thing, you know? I felt really bad. I've already used a disposable spoon today at Salt and Straw. I told them not to give me a straw. But what often happens is they're so used to giving customers spoons, I mean. They're so used to giving customers the serving utensils that even when you say no, whatever, they stick it in there anyway by reflex. And he tried to take it out, and I was like, no, just leave it in. Obviously, you're not going to stick this in someone else's ice cream. It don't matter now. What's done is done. The earth is destroyed. There is no way back now. So, yeah, I cannot believe a car ran into me, guys. What in the world? Somebody said get a thimble. I have a thimble. It came with a thimble. I should use it. You're right, you're right. Thanks, Mom. You mean watching me struggling not to stab myself with a needle is so soothing? I didn't get his license plate down. I don't know his fucking name. I just know it was a white dude who looked really puzzled and surprised. Either that or he was like a really good actor. It's LA, you never know. You never know what the sons of bitches are up to. I don't know what happened. He was at a full stop as far as my memory goes. As far as I can recollect, the car was at a stop when I crossed. And the next thing I know, the car is moving into my body. And it made impact. And I was like, oh fuck, I cannot believe a car is hitting me right now. And I stared over to the driver, and the driver was like, oh fuck, I cannot believe I am hitting you right now. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, so sorry. And I was like, fuck you. I didn't say any of this out loud. I just thought it because I was in too much shock to like actually properly react. And I just finished crossing the street, and I crossed the street, and then I was like, oh, that was fucked. And now my thread is all tangled. This is how much I suck at sewing, y'all. I don't like how this is going. Maybe I should only stick to cooking, you know? Even when I'm cooking, I do stupid shit. Okay, I think we're gonna have to make some double stitches. It's looking really rough, y'all. It's not good stitching. Maybe turning the wallet inside out would help. You're probably right. But, you know, me being the stubborn old me, we're just gonna keep doing this shit. I feel very dehydrated. So, case in point, I won't be living in LA anytime soon. The water tastes better in New York, and despite the anger issues people exhibit, I've never gotten hit by a car. I've gotten honked at by a car, I've gotten almost hit by a car, but they always screech to a halt before actually impacting into my body. Today, it was like a silent killer. Didn't hear a noise, didn't hear the car rolling, just felt my body being slammed. It's so funny, guys. I already filed a workers' comp claim when I cut my tip of the finger off and I got all the paperwork done, but I'm not actually filing for anything because I didn't go to the doctors or anything. The finger is fully healed now. So I bet HR will love it if I file for workers' comp again. Also, they might make the claim that I wasn't even working because even though I was on a work trip, I was going to like a personal dinner and wasn't. I don't know if it's worth it, y'all. I don't know if it's worth it. I didn't know LA was this bad as far as driving goes. I truly didn't. I just thought that it was not pedestrian friendly in terms of the way that the streets are laid out. Not that it was not pedestrian friendly because the drivers are idiot dickheads. Nobody told me that part. It's so funny how big companies spend all of their money hiring lawyers to avoid actually paying the people who need the money, huh? The world is a weird place. The world is a weird... So how's everyone else's week going? Oh, I got thread caught in there again. I don't know if it's the needle that's shitty. I think it is the needle that's shitty combined with my shitty handiwork. It's just shitty all around, but we're gonna double back soon. One more stitch on this side and we're gonna double back. I guess some places can turn while on red. Maybe that's what that guy was doing because he was like trying to turn right on red, but like not when somebody's walking in front of your fucking car, bud. Don't do that. Farah, it's not a very exciting live to hide from work. Is work that bad today? I'm literally just trying to sew together a plastic wallet that's slowly falling apart after 2 years of use. Oh, I do miss Fred. I saw a cat poster today in front of a dog store and it said something like, sorry, this store is only for dogs. And it had a cat on the poster and the cat reminded me of Fred. I also saw, go to my Instagram if you follow me, there's a story that I posted of a missing cat. The cat's name is Mochi. And Mochi looks a little like Fred. They have the same dumb look. I hope they found Mochi, because Mochi looks adorable. Can you imagine what would happen if Fred got lost? Buddy would not survive with his 3 teeth and his little pathetic mews and his very poor hunting skills. Have you seen him play catch with me? He's not going to be able to feed himself for very long. Willie, no, buddy, I'm working tomorrow. That's why I'm here in LA. And I'm catching a red eye at midnight. So no time for the beach on this trip. But maybe when Aaron and I come back for our actual vacation next month, we will go. But maybe I will just try to convince Aaron that I never want to come back to LA ever again. I don't know how many more times I can afford to get hit by a car. With these bones, it's okay. If Fred likes Aaron more, then Fred likes Aaron more. I'm not gonna be hurt by that. I don't care. Why does it keep getting caught here in my zipper? Zen. Practice your Zen with me today. Wow. Okay, I think this thread is really cheap too. This kit was not cheap though. This kit was $8. I expected better quality out of an $8 sewing kit, honestly. It is quite a lot of thread though, which I will use. I love using this kind of thread for threading my facial hair, eyebrows, mustache. So it will be used. Maybe just not for sewing projects. How do I do what? How do I do what? Bye, Farah. Yeah, Jenny, you're probably right. But tomorrow, I don't know. Everything is on East Coast time for me in terms of work. Like, I still have my recurring Wednesday union meeting tomorrow, which happens at noon Eastern Standard Time, which means I will have to join that meeting at 9, which means I should wake up earlier than that. Oh my god, I did not imagine sewing a fucking inch of this wallet to be taking 4,000 years. But, I hope this is all the content that you came for. And if you stick around a while longer, I might just eat a cucumber. Wow, such excitement. What an exciting life we lead. Such gloriousness was never seen before. Can we have an ice cream reveal? Like, what's an ice cream reveal? I don't want a new wallet. I like this wallet. It fits in my back pocket. It's really cute. Yes, it is being torn all over the place, like the plastic is cracking, but I like old shit, guys. I like using it until it completely is unusable, and then I move on. Where is this gonna go if I throw it out? Into our water supply, you know? So, it'll do that sooner or later, but not now. Okay, so I actually tested a period underwear Ibishi. It's not Thinx. I don't remember the brand right now. I'm actually wearing it, so I can't. I'm not gonna pull off my shorts on YouTube, but I will say they're quite nice. They hold way more than you think they do, and I wouldn't say my flows are very strong flows, but they do hold fairly well. But if you get strong flows, you might need to change it once a day. Very convenient though, especially when you're traveling and you're worried that you have like irregular periods that might peek through. It just gives you that kind of peace of mind that you won't be bleeding all over the place randomly. And then you have to like run around to find pads or tampons. So I do recommend you just buying one pair. Try it. They used to have this money back guarantee too. I don't know if they still do, but you should give one pair a try and see if you like it. The thing about menstrual cups is I can't get them in. They don't fit. I tried the smalls, I tried the thins, just can't get them in. So I'm stuck with like I tried some cloth pads to varying degrees of success. Some of them are really uncomfortable and they don't stay in place and they chafe really bad. One of them chafed so bad that it broke skin. So I think those are cheaper for a reason. They're not as convenient, they're harder to wash, and they are not as comfortable. I mean, I think in this case, you probably do get what you pay for, Thinks and the like. There's quite a few copycats now of Thinks. Are like, they run you like 30 to 40 a pair, but will save you a lot of potential pain and discomfort, especially if the other reusable methods don't work for you. I can't tell you how much money I've wasted trying out reusable menstrual cups because I didn't want to use like one-time pads because it doesn't biodegrade as readily. I probably wasted like $80 because they're really not cheap either. They're like anywhere from 20 something to 30 something. Some of the cheaper ones are like 15. I don't know. There's a lot of options. Your mileage may vary. Everybody's body is different. If you're prone to having pain during intercourse, I would not recommend the cups. I was told by a GYN that, like, I'm not really good with anatomy in general, guys, but I was told that my uterus bends towards my back, so that causes a lot of discomfort, which is why a lot of the cups don't work for me. I just can't get it into the right position. Like, you have to know your anatomy really well to be really comfortable with menstrual cups in the first try. A lot of women need to, like, oh my gosh, the needle is bent, y'all. It's like not straight anymore. Some folks need to take a couple of months to like really get used to the angles and the fit and how you bend the cups to get them in comfortably and get them out comfortably without spilling. So it does take practice. It's not always a smooth, easy transition. I told you I didn't know what I was doing, guys, but it is staying put now. It's not coming out, so I'm gonna do like 3 more stitches, I think, and then I'm gonna tie it. Am I jet lagged? I feel like I should be in bed right now closing my eyes, but I don't do very well when I'm stressed or trying to procrastinate, which is my mode right now. I'm kind of stressed and I'm trying to procrastinate showering, so that's where I'm at. I also really do want to eat a cucumber. I just want to taste it. I'm only in LA until tomorrow night. It's a very fast trip. Julia told me to stay through tomorrow night, and I was like, no, I don't really want to. I don't want to be in a strange city by myself. But I do feel like LA has some good grocery prices. And if COVID ever gets better, I would like to do budget eats in other cities. I think that would be cool. Just do my walking thing for a day. Check out some neighborhoods, check out some grocery stores, pick up some deals. Come back to, I don't know, maybe an Airbnb where there's nothing in the cupboards. Maybe that could be fun. No spices, no cookware. Just grill it on the stovetop. Use the microwave. Cook it in the bath water. I don't know. We'll come up with something. Entertainment. Food media. Hack it till you make it. Well, Ray, I just drank a whole bottle of LA Tap. Do people not drink LA Tap? Should I be worried? Am I gonna die now? Can some LA folks chime in, please? Oh God, this is the last thing I need today. No scaring me, please. I do have a stomach of steel, but is LA Tap drinkable or not, guys? It's not that clean. Well, I guess 2 days won't kill me, guys. Listen, I really don't want to use plastic. If water came in like reusable glass containers, I would buy them. But everything comes in fucking plastic, and I'm just so done with it. I haven't even seen a water machine here in the gym. Normally, I go to a place and they have a cooler. Here, it's just plastic bottles inside the gym. I'm like, are you kidding me? LA, do you function only on plastic bottles? You guys, stop doing that, please. Yes, and I know, it doesn't matter, individual choice, corporate ruinous, whatever, blah, 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 but, like, still, we just don't need that much plastic and more. Just stop it. Just stop it. Do your individual choices matter? That's for you to decide. If they don't matter to you, then they don't matter to you. I wonder what this receipt is from. What are you? What are you? Huh. How mysterious. A blank piece of receipt paper. Not sketchy at all. Thank you, Threader, and thank you to the folks who taught me how to use a threader today. You know what my #1 pet peeve in hotel rooms is? When they don't put a plastic bag in the trash. Like, what if you dump something really liquidy and disgusting in there? That's just really awful for the cleaning folks to deal with, you know? It's so much more sanitary if you just put a plastic liner inside the trash bin. Why don't people do that? It's not like y'all care about trashing plastics, more or less, that much. I'm just using the tape to get rid of the residue gunk. Those things bother me. But we fixed the wallet for now. I might rip it apart again if I'm not careful, but it's back. Yay. No, guys. broke the zipper. How did I do that? Oh boy. What a day. I'm tired. The best laid plans of mice and men, huh? Ah well, I guess I'll just keep using it until I lose all my cards. I don't want to say goodbye to it yet though. Oh, this makes me really sad. This is really the cherry on top to a very interesting day. That's it. Oh, should I eat the cucumber? Are you guys interested in a cucumber taste test? Taste review? I could rubber band it. Okay, I'll eat the cucumber. I'm gonna, here, come with me to the bathroom. We'll wash our hands. We'll pick a cucumber. This one looks good. We're gonna take this cucumber that's not phallic looking at all. No jokes, please. We're all grown-ups here. Okay? And, can I, oh my God, where do I put you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Lord save me. You know, there you go, guys. You can look at my under chin while I wash my hands. Duct tape it shut? How am I supposed to open it? Who doesn't love a drippy cucumber? LOL, you don't know what part was broken, and so you just recommended duct tape because duct tape fixes everything, including a knee that was rammed by a car. Will duct tape work for that too? Juicy, crisp, juicy, crisp. I bet this would make a really nice eye mask right now too. Oh, wow. This would make such a good pickle. Such a good pickle. Before I actually bit down on it, I brought it close to my mouth to like bite down on it, and when I opened my mouth to inhale, I smelled the cucumber. And it smells like the essence of cucumber that's in those like beauty products, like a cucumber mask or a cucumber soap or a cucumber lotion, better yet. It has that like fresh, almost like sweet smell. I haven't had Gatorade since like the 6th grade. So 3 of the cukes were $1.92, which means each of them was like what? Like 64 cents. Really good cuke. True, I am getting extra water from this. Very good point. So, I would say on the inside is as juicy and crisp as a Persian cucumber, but the outside of the skin is a little bit tougher and rubbery. More like a Kirby cucumber. Throw cucumber in your water to neutralize the taste. Okay. It's juicy, guys. No more LA Tap. What do you want me to drink, girl? I need water. Water helps me poop in the morning. I can't poop unless I drink water. Hoi Koi, I really don't like using crock pot for things because I think they suck the flavor out of things. Farrah, no joke. LA Tap reminds me of Evian water. Evian water tastes like poop to me. Not literal poop, but like poopy water. Highly recommend trying Korean cucumbers if you see them. And yes, they are colored very weird, but it's kind of cool, honestly. It's like the printer ran out of ink. I went to California Market. $450 Southwestern Ave. I feel like TSA shouldn't confiscate cucumbers. It's domestic. No, I didn't go to the top of the California. Did I miss out on something? It's okay. Aaron and I will be back in K-Town, I think. But little Ludette, have you tasted New York City tap water? Does Chicago even trump New York City tap water? Oh, yeah. I already had my sights set on a particular food place for dinner. So I knew that being one person, I couldn't eat that many. So I didn't want to torture myself with the possibility of even more options because the paradox of choice dictates that the more options you have, the more dissatisfied you are with your final choice. So I was just like, one option, June. Set it down now. You're going to eat dinner there. and then you're gonna enjoy it. And that's it. Time to put all of my cards back in my broken ass wallet. Oh God, TSA, fuck them. Seriously? TSA once confiscated a jar of natural peanut butter from me, and they said it was because it was natural and there was oil on it that that counts as liquid, and I wasn't allowed to bring it back. And truly, I was crushed. That was back when I was still working in restaurants, making $10 an hour, and I was so delighted at finding. I think that jar of peanut butter was like only $2, and I was so excited to try different kinds of peanut butter from different places, and I was like, this is the best souvenir ever, and then they confiscated it, and I cried. It like ruined my entire trip, because the way an event ends always colors your entire perception of the experience, and to lose that jar of peanut butter that I was looking forward to eating over the next week after the trip was really, really saddening. I mean, yes, if I lived in LA, I would definitely do budget eats in K-Town. I feel like K-Town has a lot of cool deals that would not be found in other neighborhoods around here. I passed by like other supermarkets. The deals were okay, on par with like New York City regular grocery stores. Passed by Whole Foods, didn't go into it. You guys, I'm gonna be thinking about this busted wallet forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. It's okay, I'll let it go. Alright, I guess I'll let you go now. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and try to shower in barefoot. Gross. Sad. I was being really lazy and didn't make a checklist, and that's how I forgot my slippers, of course. My mom's gonna yell at me about everything on this live. Probably held the needle wrong. I crossed the street wrong. I shouldn't have come to LA during the middle of a pandemic, even though it's for work. Probably shouldn't have been alone. Probably shouldn't have eaten indoors. Probably held the thimble wrong. Probably got too much junk food. She's gonna tell me not to eat all the jujubes or the peanuts in one go. She's gonna tell me that the cucumber's gonna make me poop too much, and she's gonna tell me that the peaches are bad for some organ of some kind. I don't know. And she's gonna tell me that my cloth mask doesn't do shit and that I need a medical mask, and she's probably gonna tell me that everything that I'm doing is wrong. Happy Tuesday night. I recognize it is Wednesday morning for some of you all now, so I hope you have a great hump day. And if I don't see you tomorrow in LA, I will see you sometime back in New York.